Hey everyone, Kaiser Soze Maximum Carnage here. Today I've got a video about a new attack strategy called HGHB, which stands for Healers, Giants, Hogs, and Bowlers. So the last war, it was a weird war. A lot of strange things happening, especially towards the end. We were lucky though, in light of a lot of failed attacks, to be able to still pull out the victory. And with Sam's second account, or second attack, was able to utilize this new attack. So I just got it paused for a second, and I'm just going to touch on a few things. So basically, you can see the loadout just at the bottom. She's got 12 giants. The balloon and the minion she's taken for specific defenses here, so we don't have to pay attention to that. But 12 giants, between 8 and 11 wizards, 4 healers, 1 minion, 12 to 14 hogs. So she's got 13 to account for the loon and the minion that she's been able to take. In her clan castle, she has 5 max bowlers. And then her heroes, and the spells are important here. She's taken 2 rage, 2 heal, no jump spells with this, and then 2 poisons. So the basic philosophy here is you want to attack in such a way. I'm just going to touch so you can see the ring here for where the clan castle is going to pop. You want to be able to pop the clan castle by deploying your giants, making a funnel, and having your queen with the wizards get in behind the giants that are all going to be under or being kept up with healers to be able to take the clan castle. In order to help with that, that's how come you have the 2 poisons. You could take 1, but taking 2 poisons, especially on fresh hits, is pretty important. Baby dragons with Valkyries, other things, really spread out over a base. The Valks get way ahead, so being able to utilize poison and poison a large area really provides a benefit. The other thing is, because you have healers up, you're going to be a little bit conscious of where the air defenses are on a base. And then this doesn't appear to work on any. If there's open bases with open compartments, and what I mean by that is they're not completely enclosed with walls, where troops go in and out, it seems to have a little bit less success for us. But as long as the bases are enclosed and you can get those bowlers into the core and into the middle, it seems to be devastating and really effective, and allows you to be able to hit not only your level or lower, but also above your level. So, and that's always important. So you want to, as always, attack along a flat side wall. So that means here, you can see the walls here. This is between 3 and 6. You don't want to attack at a corner at 3 o'clock. You don't want to attack down at a corner at 6 o'clock. You don't want to attack at 9 o'clock, and you don't want to attack at 12 o'clock. By doing that, what ends up happening is the bowlers and everything splits down the 2 wall sides. And it's really important to start with things really making a good solid push towards the core. So, in looking at this, she chose to enter here, where this archer tower is. She's going to come in to contact early with this 1 air defense to let her take it down. And you can see the other air defenses are kind of in the back here. So it gives some times for those bowlers, the giants, everything to be healed and really work. She knows as well she's going to be able to pop that clan castle early, and then it's also much easier. You can see on this side how easy it is, because there's very little trash to make a funnel compared to the other side, which is a little bit more complicated. And then you also have that outer mortar that's going to pull stuff. So by entering in here, again, she's going to make a funnel. She's going to put the giants to be able to attack these walls here. And then using her minion on the cannon plus some wizards, she wants to take out the outer defenses first. And this builder's hut. This is the key to making a funnel. Isn't about taking out all buildings along this side. That is not a funnel. The funnel is taking out the outside buildings and leaving something on the inside, so that when you're deploying your king, your queen, the bowlers that come in, they can take out these inside defenses and then kind of push through the middle, because there's nothing left on the outside. Too often, even today, I see people kind of clear out the whole side. And what ends up happening is they'll in a hole. So they'll have these buildings taken out in the middle with the early troops that they put in. And that just forces the bowlers or the other things to end up wandering on the outside. And we certainly don't want that. So leave these buildings. Don't put wizards on them. Let them stay alive while the outer ones are taken care of. And that's the key to funneling. So I'm just going to play it here. So she dropped a loon on the mortar tower, or on the mortar that's on the outside. The archer tower is going to take it out, but not before the loon gets it. 5 troop space for any defense is an incredible deal. Anytime that you can exchange even 10 troop space for a single defense, you always want to take advantage of that. So she puts in a test giant, and that giant just basically, if there's a spring trap there, a giant bomb, it's going to get sprung without losing a ton of a group, followed immediately by all the rest of the 11 giants and the healers on it. I'm just going to pause it. You can see the funnels made. We've got the cannons gone. The outer 2 buildings are gone. I hope I don't lose my signal here. And then she's left the inside buildings. This is the funnel, because everything now that she drops is going to feed off that and work its way into the core, because these are going to clearly be the next closest. She definitely doesn't want to punch a hole in the base and then drop troops too late. And I still see that happening way too often. So now her king and her queen go down, feeding on the breadcrumbs which lead it. The clan castle with the bowlers go in. I'm going to pause it here as well. The clan castle's already been popped by that initial push of the giants that are under heal. So she's put both poisons in to spread it out over a large path to make sure everything's slowed down that's coming at her. And here is key. She's used a heal and a rage early to deal with the clan castle, to get those bowlers, to get the giants, to get the wizards taking care of that clan castle super fast and make that initial push. So you can see the bowlers go on the outside here. They turn, they all go into the inside. They're still under the influence of the rage and the heal. The clan castle troops are now dead. You can see the heals really allowing those bowlers to devastate. They instantly knock out the enemy archer queen. And now her queen itself is starting to roll towards 6 o'clock and grabbed a couple of healers, which turns out to be okay. The rest is pushing up. She drops another heal. Again, this initial push through the core of the defenses is so important. So she uses 2 rage and a heal early on. Now she's just waiting for the best time to be able to use the next rage. Once those defenses are totally and completely distracted, she drops a few hogs. It's about 3 hogs per defense. You don't want to overdo it. And she starts pushing her way through the base, still having those healers up. You can see they're taking some fire with the air defense, but the hogs get to it. And now she's kind of examining. I'm just going to pause here. She's literally got more than half the base, 56% damage. And you can see a lot of the 56% is just garbage trash on the outside. She's dealt with a lot of those defenses already. She still has healers keeping the bowlers and giants up. She still has her abilities in her royals and 6 hogs at her disposal. Now, what happens here is a little bit interesting. The giants end up taking off towards the defenses while the bowlers get distracted by that clan castle building. So it means that the giants who need help pull the healers in range of that air defense without anything taking it out. So she decides to put in the rest of the hogs here and utilize the last heal, not on the bowlers and the giants, but basically keeping that pack of hogs up through that middle section of the base to deal with the few remaining defenses that there is. The healers bring the queen all the way back to full health down at the bottom. All the defenses are dead. That means the hogs turn on the leftover Larrys. They pound the Larrys, and now it's just simply a matter of cleanup. The hogs switch, bring the hogs up, or the healers switch, bring the hogs up to full health. And it is an easy 3-star with no issues on time. The defensive weight of that base, you can see here, is 65,000, which is higher than what Sam's defensive weight is, so she was able to take care of that and be in great shape. So now I'm just going to let it run again without stopping it, without pausing it, going over the steps involved. So I'm just going to pause right at the beginning just to say 12 giants, no loon. You can take 11 whiz and then you can bring 12 hogs, or you can bring 8 whiz and 14 hogs, generally speaking. The 4 healers, clan castles filled with bowlers, your royals, 2 heal, 2 rage, and 2 poison. So again, easy, if it comes down to a fair trade here, anytime, even if it costs 2 balloons to be able to take out that mortar, still have tremendous value, so definitely do it. Test giant is what's going to go down first, followed by all the rest of the giants after a nice big space so they won't get hit. Then all the healers go on it. The funnel is being established, leaving some breadcrumb buildings in the middle for her royals and bowlers and everything else to be attracted to. Let the giants pound the wall. No wall breakers in this. The clan castle pops. You want to get 2 early poisons on that clan castle. Then put a rage and a heal depending upon what's in the clan castle, to keep all of your troops up, to kill the clan castle, to get the bowlers starting to really utilize that splash damage and create a nice big punch and hole. Early on in the raid as well, while the push is still occurring and while everything's still up, get that second rage. Not only does it keep those healers really healing everything up in the core, but it allows those bowlers to devastate a lot more buildings. When items become distracted, not before an initial push happens, you can see she's at 40% before those hogs start to come in. You don't want to put the hogs in too early. It's literally better to wait and let the troops just damage things and use the hogs as cleanup. But when things were as distracted as that, about 3 hogs per defense, when it's fully distracted, that's the right way to go. Another connection issue. Wow, I don't know what's up. Maybe I'm on the wrong connection. I'll check that out right away. So a decision is going to be made by her right away, and she's got 6 hogs that are left, and she says, well, I'm going to put them in. My healers are under pressure. I'm just going to get the rest of the hogs in and use the heal spell while those defenses are distracted to be able to make sure I just keep my hogs up through this section. The hogs work. The hogs kill the Larrys. She still has bowlers up. She still has healers. She still has both heroes with abilities. She's got 3 cleanup whiz. You want to leave some wizards always for the cleanup at the end to make sure you can help with either a last remaining defense if necessary or some cleanup that's needed on the opposite side. And she ends up smashing the base. Don't attack at the corners. Attack literally in the middle somewhere of the base to make sure you can really make that push to the core. Imperative to get your golems plus whiz and your archer queen in to be able to deal with that clan castle, rage them, heal them, poison the clan castle, get another rage down pretty quick and utilize the heals as necessary depending upon what happens on the back end of the base, and you're going to have some success for sure with this attack. It's a strong attack. Some bases are made for hogs. Some bases are made for different attack structures. Govalo, for instance, if there's air defenses in the core. Other ones that you're not so sure, this is a great attack to be able to try out. It's really strong. It's not only a really high percentage 2-star, but a solid shot at devastating bases, even above your own strength, to get those 3 stars. All right, HGHB. Everyone should be practicing that attack for sure and trying it out in war. All right, good luck. Kaiser Soze, Maximum Carnage. More to follow.